Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing an oracle of the day. We're going to find out what's brewing, what's up, what's the tea. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you see any ashes on my table, don't mind them. They drive me crazy. Okay. All right, so let's get into this. I'm going to pull a few cards from the What's Brewing deck. All right, tell me what's brewing. Tell me the tea. What is the tea for those watching, my viewers and my subscribers? Okay, we have destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Okay, tell me about this destroyed energy. We have brainstorming, ideas, problem solving, figuring shit out. We have getting played, manipulation, lies, controlling, pulling the strings. Oh, wow. Okay, well, the energy is pretty dense right now. Let me get a few more cards here. Shuffle this up. Tell me more about this intense energy here. Did you get fucked over? For some of you, like, this is an old situation. For some of you, it's new, so... But it's left a lasting effect in your life, and you're having to kind of like figure shit out. You're having to kind of like figure out how to go on because it shattered part of your heart. Like literally, I'm seeing like part of your heart chakra, like in pieces. For some of you, it's the left part. For some of you, it's the right part. So I think the left part is feminine and the right part is masculine. I may be wrong. I may be opposite, but I'm talking about the right parts of your body. Like the left part of your body is feminine and the right part is masculine, I believe. But so that's how I'm looking at the heart as far as like the sides. Okay, tell me more about this. So they lied to you. I have a card, I think that's upside down, copycat. We have sick. It made you sick. Literally, like being destroyed. This destroyed card flipped and landed on this. It made you physically ill. That they would do this. Like this feels like deep betrayal. This feels once upon a time a love story. Okay, for some of you, this is like in a relationship. Like someone betrayed you so deeply in a relationship. For some of you, this is romantic. I'm getting some other cards here. We're going to pull from the Toxic X-Files. Okay. This is, in the past, this is a bitter relationship. It feels very... Some of you guys you've experienced so much heartbreak. It's just shattered your heart. Tell me more about this toxic energy. Tell me more. This copycat, though. Is this the person they cheated on you with? We have time traveler. Comes back into people's lives unexpectedly to cause harm, create conflict, or to test others' strength. Was this a back and forth situation? Did they come back and forth into your life? Or we have waist trainer, babe, into their looks more than yours, a superficial, pretty toy. Ah, there's something here about like they overvalued your looks. Either they picked you apart and said things about your body and how you weren't up to standards, or they treated you like a show pony kind of thing. Like, to have you on an arm is like an accessory. So there's those two extremes there. I feel like some of you guys either way are like a possession. This is a narcissist. We have string along Stan, plays mental mind games to make others feel as if there is a future. But but sorry, but gets off on others' codependency. I broke my other glasses, so I'm using my old ones until my frames come in, which is next week. So anyway, um, I feel like this person, I think they fed you a lot of false promises. I think they fed you a love story that just wasn't true, and I feel like um, I feel like the copycat here feels like an illusion that they played on you, and I almost feel like it was done maliciously. Like they never intended for it to go this far, and they took you for everything they could get you for. All right. And I'm feeling like different energies now. Like some of this is romantic and some of this is like not. But it involved love. So it could be family or it could be a close friend who took you for money. Um, or betrayed your trust in a very deep way. So I feel like in that situation, there is like someone who told people like deep things that you told them and things that, you know, were perhaps humiliating or embarrassing that exposed you in ways that you had no intention of ever being exposed. Okay, so it's that level. Let's pull some tarot here. And you know, I feel this energy from this person though. There's no, I don't feel any kind of regret or remorse. You know, I don't feel any kind of sympathy or empathy. I feel like this person kind of like takes what the fuck they want, does what the fuck they want, and doesn't think anything about it. It's almost like they mimic being a person sometimes, which makes me think of psychopaths. It makes me think of psychopathic narcissists, you know. We have the devil and the Seven of Pentacles, okay? We have death. We have the Lovers and the King of Swords. I mean, we have the devil. That's the motherfucker who, sorry, I didn't mean to use that finger. That's the motherfucker who did all this destruction here. The devil. Maybe a Capricorn or an Aries. And I'm feeling death not as a transformer here. I'm feeling death as the tormentor with the devil. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it in its more like chaotic, dark state, the devil and death. I feel like this person brings destruction and chaos. I feel like they are somewhat of a sadist as far as an emotional sadist. I feel like they bring a lot of pain to people who, you know, people who love them, people who care about them are often disappointed. People who try to plant seeds with them are often find those seeds dry up into a plague. I'm hearing like plague. There was a plague upon your life. Like the seed you planted turned into a massive plague of flies, of rot. I'm feeling that energy of like everything rotted on the vine. There was no good fruit. It was as if it was as if there was like a storm that came in and just destroyed things. And I feel this destruction here. But here's the thing. I feel you and your energy like trying to like figure out how to move on, how to move out of this. Like, how do I move out of this? So even though there seems to be at times a loss of hope when you get into the sick energy, when you get into like the heart of it, there's part of you that is trying to have hope. on how to move on out of this chaotic energy. And that really is a strength. And I want you to kind of like pat yourself on the back for having strength like that, to kind of embrace the idea that there could be more beyond that. Like there could be a new life. There could be more life for you, because you've been in a very dark place, an extremely dark place. And you deserve to have nice things. 7-7 here with the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. You know, it's hard to move on. You know, it's hard. You know, and I understand being defensive, especially about trying to plant new seeds. Trying to plant new seeds in scorched earth is what I'm hearing. Tell me about that. Tell me about trying to plant seeds in scorched earth. Trying to plant seeds in scorched earth. We have the 4 of Wands and we have the Hermit. We have the 4 of Wands and the Hermit here. Need one more card, that bottom card. Yeah, the 6 of Wands here. Planting new seeds is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, okay? And you guys, I need you to shift your focus. And I've been getting this lately with the Hermit. And the Hermit is more than just being, you know, alone. You know, it's about that internal journey of healing. Okay? It's about, you know, taking a walk within, having the hope, right? You have the hope. And being willing to do the work within, to know self. Becoming more self-aware of how the fuck did I get myself wrapped up in this horse shit? Because I don't ever want to go through this again. And we don't want to close ourselves off from love, because you deserve to have nice things. You deserve to have love too, okay? And closing yourself off is not the answer. It's not. But before you open yourself up, you have to kind of do some work. You have to kind of figure out, how did I get there? What happened there? How do I heal myself to the point where this can't happen? How do I make myself aware? How do I attract different people? It's a whole journey of healing yourself, of knowing yourself better, so that the next people that come into your life, you know more of who you are and what you want and what you don't, because you don't want that. It's a powerful journey. And it leads to happiness. It leads to happy moments. It leads to knowledge of self. It leads to celebration. The ability to celebrate yourself. And I feel like it's going to lead to you meeting people, a person. Also victory. You know, celebration, happiness, good times, party times, okay? An uplift of your energy. You're going to rise into victory. You're going to rise into happiness. And you're going to know more clearly who you are because of what you've been through. And you're going to be more willing to celebrate that person that you are, because you're going to understand how much pattern behavior you have broken. And it's going to be validated for you. It's going to be validated over and over. You'll know you're on the right path because it will be reflected that it's the right path. Don't be afraid to be alone for a while. Don't be afraid to be alone in silence. I got to tell you, I spend quite a bit of time in silence, just with nothing on in my house, and it's just me. And when I first started doing that, it was a little unnerving. And now it feels like recharging my batteries. Now I see the gift that silence is. The ability to hear my voice more clearly. I also appreciate music more, and also it helps you connect to the emptiness that silence is. It helps you become aware of how you need connection as a human being. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this victory. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Tell me more about this beautiful energy coming in. We have divine power. On the bottom is delay. You may feel like you've been delayed, okay? You may feel like things haven't been moving, and they haven't been, okay? Let's just be honest. You've been in a delay. Things haven't been moving because you've been working through this shit. And it probably has been affecting not just your personal life, but like your career and your money. Because this is a pattern where you didn't really value yourself. You can't really work to your highest potential and earning power and all that stuff when you don't value yourself and you're being treated like shit this way. Okay, we have clemency. And on the bottom is lust and weak wills. See, you're overcoming that person. You're overcoming the damage they've done. Like, you're healing it. And it doesn't mean that it won't pop up. Like, damage like this often does. We have to revisit it and remind ourselves of who we are. We have to remind ourselves that you are that bad bitch. You have to look in the mirror and be like, I am that bad bitch. I am that bad bitch. I may not feel like it, but I am. I am. I swear I am. I swear. Everybody has days like that, and it's okay. We have criticism and restoration of life. What's been going on for you feels so incredibly heavy and burdensome that you may connect with the idea of like loss of vitality with the sickness. You may actually have been sick. You may have been going through a sickness. You may have felt depressed or a lot of anxiety. You may start feeling like, why even bother? Close yourself off to love. Close yourself off to success. You might be like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care anymore. I don't care about being successful. I don't care about love. I don't care about family. I don't care about shit. Okay, and if you need help, go get it. Okay, that's what professionals are for. I have all kinds of numbers down in my description box, and that's what they're for. Okay. Now, with that said, you may be feeling very melancholy because you see everything going on in the world and you're just like, what is the point? And the point is, this is your journey of life. And there's more to life than what meets the eye. Okay. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves, even as like spiritual beings, we have to remind ourselves that there's a fucking higher purpose for us fucking being here. And I know that I didn't sign up for this shit, but here we go. Or at least I don't remember signing up for it. And if I did, I don't recall it being this bad. Are we getting hazard pay for this shit or what? But you came in during a rough time, right? And so your life has been rough. I feel like you guys, it's been rough. And know that you came in with the ability to handle your life. Okay, the natural given abilities to handle it. You just have to hook up with the modalities that work for you. That's part of the journey. Understand that when your life is over, we all know the answer. Okay, so what matters is your journey. That's what we're going to sit around and talk about, you could say, is the experiences here. So if you stop having experiences and say, fuck it, then your time here is an empty void. And you deserve to have a good experience while you're here. You deserve to engage in your environment. And if you feel like fuck it, it's time for you to go out and hug a tree. Okay? It's time for you to get in nature. It's time for you to connect with some good food. It's time for you to get a hug. It's time for you to remember the physicality of here. It's time for you to feel some good things. Move towards good things. When you feel like fuck it, it's time to disconnect. It's time to recharge, okay? And this is hard. This is very hard. I'm tired of like love and light people, bless you, but sometimes you make things look easy. And we have to be real about these journeys that people are on. They are hard. But understand you're doing this right now because you're top tier. Okay? You're not just any level of being. And I don't like levels. I don't like labels. Okay? I'm that kind of, person. But you are top tier. That's why you're here doing this. Now, maybe that helps you understand why things are so fucking difficult for you all the time. And you have to do all these really hard, gut-wrenching lessons where you're forced to face the ideas that you think you don't have worth, that you've been treated like shit, that things don't work out for you all the time, that is so fucking difficult. It's like life is a mud pit. And you're wearing like 1,000 pounds of weights around you. And you just can't move. I'm telling you, there is a change in that coming. And it's coming by the power of that little shred of hope that you are holding on. Because for you guys, that shred of hope is powerful because you're top tier. Okay? You're here, your energy moves fucking mountains. You can move huge obstacles with a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. There's victory here. There's happiness. There's moments of happiness and joy and celebration coming for you. And I know that's really hard to believe in, especially going through this heartbreaking situation. Lean into things that make you happy, okay? And if you need help, please seek it, all right? Because I care. I care about you, okay? Please seek help if you need it, all right? And lean into the good because you got a lot of good. Divine power, clemency, restoration of life. That sentence, that saying, restoration of life. I want you to focus on restoration of life, the divine power, clemency, the clearing of this energy, the clearing of the density, the clearing of everything you've been through. You understanding, you getting the viewpoint, the clarity, and being able to move forward in your divine power. The restoration of your vitality and drive. That's what's coming for you. It's going to help you have victory. It's going to help you have more happiness. Okay? All right, baddies, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.